with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
Good morning and happy Friday. Today on your Friday, we are alerting you of some travel issues that you could run into with your holiday travel, at least if you're starting to travel as early as this weekend. The National Weather Service has already gone ahead and issued winter weather advisories starting at midnight tonight through midnight tomorrow for all of the highlighted areas, which are better known as the Central Mountains along I-70, the Elk Mountains, the Park Mountains, and the Gore Range Mountains. And we could see accumulation rates anywhere between about 4 to 12 inches, but the 4 to 6 inch range will actually be most probable along I-70, where the remote peaks could see up to a foot. And nonetheless, that means travel could be bumpy in some spots, so account for that before you take off. But Christmas is only 6 days away. Let's time out that storm system this weekend, so if you are traveling, you know what to expect. First things first on your Saturday, midnight. So tonight at midnight, you're expecting the first amount of moisture to track over state lines and start to impact those mountains. The only change we see down in the valleys is a little bit of cloud coverage, but we remain calm and clear. And watch what happens over the next several hours to follow. More snow tracking into the high country, but still calm and clear in the low valleys. And then going into the overnight hours or even the afternoon hours, it's possible we see a few remnant showers north of I-70 or along the Silt and I-70 corridor, but we're most probable to see only that snowfall in the mountains because temperatures have just not favored allowing moisture to make it to the ground, especially not locally here in Grand Junction. But looking at the overnight hours, getting to midnight, things clear off, the storm dissipates, and we're all done with the turbulence. But again, that's something you'll want to take into account. But it's definitely really prominent that Grand Junction and western Colorado remains mostly dry, and that's because we still have high pressure, unfortunately. Your Friday forecast and your Saturday forecast both call for 54 degrees. For Sunday and then into Monday, we're going from 54 to 57 to 59 degrees, and then all of a sudden by the time we hit Tuesday, we're supposed to hit 60 degrees. We're 6 days out from Christmas as of right now. Tuesday, 60 degrees. We don't typically see 60-degree Christmas forecasts, but thankfully, just in time, by the skin of our teeth, we might actually see some moisture by the middle to the end of next week, and that would fall on Christmas. So for right now, we're looking at a Christmas forecast of 54 degrees with some possible rain. Our confidence is growing as that rain approaches, and we'll be sure to keep you updated. But looking at those high temperatures today, 54 in Grand Junction, 59 in Delta, 57 in Montrose, and 55 in Cortez, and the lows are in the 30s and somewhere in the 20s, but they're still above average as of now. 7-day forecast call for warming weather going into next week, but just in time for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we could see some moisture, and that means our temperatures will stop warming and will actually turn the other direction. But for today and tomorrow, 54 degrees in Grand Junction. In the Montrose area, we are warm and dry over the next several days. We're expecting to be 57 today, 55 on Saturday, and then by Sunday and Monday, 56 turns to 58, and we stay at 58 for Tuesday. And just in time for Christmas again in the Montrose area, we could see a little bit of moisture, some more cloud coverage rolls in, and that will be in the form of rain, but any moisture will do and make it feel a little bit more like the winter season. The Delta area expects 59 degrees on Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, 58 turns to 59, and then by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we go into the 60s and then drop down into the 50s for the chance for rain, which could move in for the holidays. And the Cortez forecast for now is abnormally warm and dry, as we've been seeing pretty regularly. But by the end of the 7-day forecast, we approach Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The same amount of moisture is forecasted, and we are growing with confidence that that moisture will take place.